here, Dylan, whatever you want to call me, and today I actually am bringing you part 2 of Road to a Champion for the last week of the month. You can see here we're on 11 wins, 27 games left, so if my maths is good, that means I'm 11 and 2 right now, or as this, like when I was in this game. So, I'm going to hop into the first game soon. I think I just checked if my fitness is all good, but it's going to cut about now. So the first game we play against a pretty decent team, a lot of cheap but good special cards, obviously apart from Lewandowski. Jarstein and Goldo, which is not the greatest choice, and yeah, you'll see why. Got a corner here, I whip it in, and it gets kicked out to, or headed out to Mane, sorry, and this is actually AIDS. Mane back post cross. Kante back post cross to Mane, unmarked, and then he basically just taps it, and Jarstein just sits on the line. Anyway, I'm going to win the ball in the midfield with Dele Alli, and then actually end up losing it to Werner. Werner to Lewandowski, Lewandowski long shot. Unexpected, but, can't really complain. That card is 92 rated, I believe, so it is what it is. Running to the midfield, Renato Sanchez, to the 90 pace Cam, Pulisic, whatever his name is, and he has a finesse with Werner. Doesn't end up finishing that. Goes short to Sanchez or whoever, who goes to Lewandowski. He rips me here. Bad defending. Should mention that this was 3 in the morning, but it does fall to him back in the box to Werner. I don't even know why I'm playing this late, to be honest. You can just see I'm defending terribly. But, I've got to win this game, so I win the ball with Dele Alli, back to Willian, lose it, but it falls to Kante, Mane, a bit of L2 there to Kane, Willian, and I'm just going to finesse that in the 53rd minute, make it 2-2. I don't even know why I continue to play after these few games. I've got a free kick on the halfway line. I go short to Alonso to Dele Alli. I'm going to run it out wide. Probably end up shooting, yep. Pass to Bailly, who actually does a pretty shit pass to Willian. And then Kane basically just blasts it at the keeper. And that close, doesn't matter who you really have. Unless it's like one of the highest rated keepers, he's not going to save that. So it's 3-2 right now. I'm pretty comfortable. But I'm going to pass into the box with William. That's a nice little hesitation. AIDS on my behalf. He tackles me, falls straight back to me, but I was travelling at him with a bit of speed. That was 4-2. Thought I was comfortable, but, obviously a bit too comfortable as he strikes right back about 2 minutes later. Kick inside the box goal, but I'm going to win that game, taking me to 12 and 2, I believe. Next game is against Centrelink FC. I played him about 3-4 times. I actually didn't record his team, unfortunately, but he scores that goal, and that's really frustrating. Koulibaly was on the line. I'm pretty sure he just raised his leg. Like, he didn't really do much. And that Handanovic firstly hit it out, which pissed me off because I had it cleared. And then Koulibaly did nothing. Anyway, De Rossi in the midfield to Dybala, to Higuain, back to Dybala. And I'm just going to take it all the way. Back to Higuain. Low driven. And then I cop some aids back. His Ogbonna actually deflects it into the goal. So now we're 1-1. On the shit goals. I think I showed the replay actually. I watched it because I wanted it to happen. The Ogbonna just kicks it in basically. So that's 1-1. He's got the ball in the midfield. Mkhitaryan is that? Yes, it is. To Ibra, back to Mkhitaryan, and then back to Ibra, back to Mkhitaryan again. Sorry. And like at this point, you can just see my defending. I'm drifting off. I'm not even following runners. Like Mkhitaryan just drifted his way through there. Should not be playing. But anyway, Higuain's going to body him off here. A bit of hesitation into the box, low driven to Icardi. Probably one of the best tactics in the game to score, especially in a tight game. Just runs in a line, body, push off, and there's nothing their defenders can do about that unless they switch really fast and cover the pass, which is really rare. That makes it 2-2. Pogba and Mkhitaryan out wide. He cuts in again. Look at this defending. I'm just drifting off, and I'm going to pay for that in a terrible way, but I am going to pay. I think he actually meant to square it into the box, like low driven past it, and I think I ended up making my own keeper if you look at this. Yeah, it comes off, I don't know whose leg that was, but make my own keeper. So I'm on high pressure, 85th minute, I'm like, oh, I can't lose this game, surely not. Full sitting forward in my chair. AIDS, Dybala though, and then he gets it to Icardi. Icardi finishes, 87th minute, 3-all. Look at that. Finish. I really actually kind of meant to go near post, but 90th minute I win the ball with Dybala, and Dybala just right foot toe pokes it into the goal. And yeah, but I didn't dominate him, but I had a lot more of the ball. Not more of the ball, but a lot more of the play. I did have 9 shots. I think he had 4 or 5. But this is the replay of that. Look at this. He just taps it past his keeper. So that's going to give me my next win, putting me on 13 wins actually. Next game against Corrupt Legion or Street Saints. A good player. Played him a few times. That type of team, you know, not easily broken down, but with a, you know, it's one of the worst teams you play on the weekend. But that apparently didn't matter, as I believe I don't go down here, but this was the most boring game. 72nd minute, nothing's happened. That's probably the most exciting thing that happened until this time. I have a free kick here with Willian, 80th minute. I don't think that was going in, but good save by Courtois there. But I'm going to go into the box, and that goes to... I was locked onto Kane, trying to switch to Mane. It wouldn't let me, but Mane just got the job done himself. I think he just... I don't know if it was an auto header. And then I paused to bring on Keita, I believe. He's one of the most, you know, OP super subs in the game. Put Willian out wide, put Dele Alli at cam, and then probably bring on João Mario. Two very good holding midfielders, and that puts me at 1-0. Pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, and you got to switch those two because João Mario has, Keita has better shooting, so that puts me at 1-0, 81st minute. Pretty confident I was going to win this game, and I do believe I hold out. Yep, gives me my 14th win and silver 1. Next game against Forza Chape, really good player, really good team. Played against him, I think, 4 or 5 times now. He's normally got the better of me, and he's a very good player, as you can see. I tackle him there, it rocks into my son. And not my son, sorry, my Abate, and then it falls back to his son, and he ends up scoring off that. That did piss me off. Look at that, they're just hovering around the ball, and then he scores with Hazard. Hazard's not gonna miss there. Keita in the midfield, sprinting down the line. Higuain loses the ball, gets outbodied by Sterling nearly twice, and then Keita cuts it back. I'm just L2ing here, trying to find a gap. I do find a gap in the end. I was gonna put it back into the box, and then I trusted his shooting. And in the 65th minute, I do make it 1-1. 90th minute right now, Higuain to Dybala, Icardi, a bit of L2, a ball to Keita, and then he plays it, and nothing comes of that, and we go into extra time. 4 shots to 3, 50-50 possession, pretty much equal. Not much between it. So after I bring on my subs, we're going to get straight into the extra time action about right now. Here we go, he's Kante in the box, Lacazette. I tackle his Lacazette, and then auto-cleared by Abate, and he comes straight back at me with Son right here. Just go down my line, Berber spin, I tackle him, he wins the ball back, and then a finesse out of absolutely nowhere off 1 step. Happened to be in the last video with Heung-min Son, happens again. Anyway, I've got kickoff, I think it's 105th minute. And I'm just going to sprint with Icardi, sprint with Icardi, sprint with Icardi, sprint with Icardi, and then left foot. Not driven because he had a defender there, and he comes up big. I believe I pause to make a sub, but we go into penalties, believe it or not. And first penalty, I'm going to go right. I've played him in penalties, I've lost him twice actually before. Not the fact that he's a really good penalty taker, I just miss mine because I'm not very good at penalties, but I've gotten better. But as I say that, I went straight on a finesse for no reason at all. So I thought, you know, thinking of old times, it's over. But I go right and I react late as it's early in the morning, and it actually saves off his leg. And then I go a bit to the right with Keita, and now things are basically all squared up if he scores this. 2 penalties each. Next penalty, I'm going to step up with Higuain, and I believe I go left. Yeah, that's a pretty good penalty. You can't really save that unless you're already on that side. He steps up with Luiz, and I believe he goes left, top left, exactly, yep. So 3-3 on penalties right now. Icardi steps up to the plate, he goes right. It's really just going back and forth right now, back and forth, back and forth. Needs to make this penalty to win the game with Kante. I believe it's not a P-roll, but it's quite slow. I go right. João Mario steps up. And this is not a great penalty, but I picked the one way at least. No, I didn't go straight like I was going to. And then Emre Can picks up here, and I just stood on the right hand side because I thought he was going to do the penalty where your keeper dives over it, and it just rolled straight to me, as you can see by this replay. Straight to my keeper's hand, so that's pretty good. 5 shots to 7, but that does give me my 15th win. He did have more shots, but you know, it is what it is. tough cookers or whatever you say, underrated. Good squad, you know, all round good, no real liabilities in it. I don't really like the fact playing Walker or right backs at left back on 7 chem, but it doesn't seem to affect them that much. Anyway, we're going to go up the field here. Kane going to play Dele Alli. It's going to go through his, not defender's legs. And you can see the game's laggy there, so I was just going to keep going and then go low driven, but it was just chopping, so I just pressed circle and hope for the best. And we're going to make that 1-0 with Dele Alli. Yeah, but this pass is just like, I don't know if it went through his legs, I can't really see, or if it just like drifted past him, but 1-0 nonetheless. Anyway, Dele Alli wins the ball in the midfield just to lose it. And then his Dele Alli gets the ball, and then he loses it with his Dele Alli. And that's going to be half time. And I think I show the stats here. 7 shots. Oh, wait, that's full time. Yeah, nothing really happened that game then, I guess. I had 7 shots, only scored 1 goal. Anyway, on to the next game. Pyroglyphic FC. Pretty good squad, you know. Again, no liabilities really anywhere. A lot of OP players. And I've got the ball with Parolo in the midfield. This weekend, well, this was last weekend basically, but I really try to hold up the play, and that's not the greatest ball in. Neuer clears it, no big deals, no dramas with a punch, and then João Mario down the line. I actually pressed a low driven cross, but I guess I don't know what it was. It just went in the air straight to Higuain. Anyway, he whips in with Alaba. Socrates headers it down. I don't think he even headed it down. I think I won the header and it fell down to his Dembele, and he makes it 1-1 within like 2 minutes of my goal. His Keita's running down the line. He passes it to his Dembele. His Dembele gets it back from Aubameyang, back to Dembele, back to Aubameyang again, and then he takes on my defender. And as I said, I should not be playing, and I still am playing for some reason at this time. But that makes it 2-1. So then back on the comeback again. João Mario to Dybala, back to Parolo. A bit of a L2, but not the greatest dribbling. João Mario gets him here, takes him to the line, low driven. I've got this João Mario untradeable from, what was it, 82 plus guarantee. It's quite lucky. Very good card though, so grateful to have it. Anyways, Aubameyang comes back up the line. Ousmane Dembele. Aubameyang, I can't really catch him. I can catch him, but I'm not strong enough to push him off. And this is an extra time, 96th minute. He makes it 3-2. And at this point, I remember distinctively sitting it forward in my chair, like, all right, put it on ultra attacking, as you probably just saw. And 115th minute, he's like attempting to hold the ball, but not really. I think he does whip it in. There's Dembele, takes a touchdown. He really should have scored here. Handanovic makes a good save and then punches it over the bar. And then from that save, I just push up the line with the bar at the 120th minute. He shoves off, I think that was Boateng. Boateng falls to the ground. Mane gets the ball, fresh sub, weaves through the box. Not really weaves, just takes his way through, and Boateng just full chops him. So I'm like, 3-2, 120th minute. Got a chance. Take this into penalties at least. Gonna change my penalty taker. I do to Mane. It's got that +1 better penalty. And I just go right. And I score. Over the moon. We're about to go into penalties. But the happiness was short-lived. And I remember I do get off after this game. And you will see why. His first penalty with Insigne. He steps up. He scores. No dramas. I step up with Willian next. I go left. I don't really go left actually, I just kick it a bit to the left, and that's why it was a shit penalty. Forsberg steps up, he scores, Toga's right, I remember that. And then I go up with Mane. I go straight because I've got fucking no confidence right now. He goes up with Kante. He actually ends up going straight following what I did. I was going to stay straight, I should have. Keita steps up. I go right. And then, yeah, I think it's Aubameyang, yep. Aubameyang goes left. I need to score this penalty to win, stay in the game. And I take a very bad penalty to Higuain, same as my first miss, and I just go a little bit to the left. And you know, this was a hard loss. Worked so hard to get back into it in the 120th minute with that penalty. And then I just, well, yeah, no one really to blame apart from myself. Terrible penalty on my behalf. But anyway, we'll see the stats. He did dominate me, yeah, 18 shots, 15 on target, sorry. I'm stuck on 17 wins. Actually, I think I won a game after that. Yep, I did. So, I'm 18 wins, 14 left. So, my maths is good. 40 minus 14 is 26. That make me 18 and 8? Yes, it does. Anyway, next game against Dilabio, or I don't know how to say it, Dilabio FC. Played this guy earlier on. He had a really stacked team, so I'm guessing he sold it all to get that that Conte card, and I can see why. Anyway, terrible defending by me, allowing his Sturridge early on in the game to get through, and let's just say the dab is the only reason I tried so hard this game. When someone dabs on you first, you just have that extra urge to just win. De Rossi to Higuain, what's it called? I have a shot, probably not going to create anything off it, but he does clip me before or after the shot, I'm not too sure, resulting in a penalty in the 22nd minute. I think I shot here, yep. Yeah, so he just clips my foot. Pretty soft penalty, but, you know, what can you do? I always have a thing to see if I have any better penalty taker, even though I know Icardi is the best, that's why he's assigned on them. Anyway, I do the two-step to the right run-up, and then basically just put it next to his keeper, start dabbing on him, and then I pause. It's one dab each right now. I win the ball in the midfield's Keita, brilliant header. I win this header with Parolo, back to Dybala, turn him here with the fake shot, and then turn him back again, Dybala again, another fake shot, and then that's going to be a free kick on the edge of my box. And then Dybala, I pretend to put the second and third free kick takers on the line, on the free kick to pretend I know what I'm doing when I really don't. He moves his wall. I don't know if it was left or right, but let's just say I'm dabbing on him because he dabbed on me first. That's going to make it 2-1. Wasn't even a great free kick, to be honest. Probably could have been saved. Anyway, he's got a corner. He whips into the box, Sturridge. Sturridge on Abate. I should have known, and I should have dragged my player up to the top tip of the 6-yard box. Top of the 6-yard box, sorry. To cover that short corner. That tactic is OP, and then your guy on the front post gets in your keeper's way. Basically can't save it. Anyway, Keita in the midfield to Icardi. Back to João Mario. I shoot him off, and another penalty. It looks like a clean tackle from what I just saw then. I don't know if he does get me before the ball. Yeah, so like that. Probably a little bit of my leg before the ball, but a good challenge. But anyway, I step up with Icardi and I just go straight and I dab right in his face probably. Yep. 3-2. You know, it's basically just dab versus dab versus dab right now. You score, you dab. He scores, he dabs. 3-2 though. I thought I was in control of the game. Higuain plays Dybala into space. Dybala chip ball. Icardi nothing from it. He wins it with Dele Alli. I went with Abate. I played to Dybala. I cut back. Right foot. 60th minute. Near miss. Could have put the game to bed right there, but I don't. And you see he comes through and his Sturridge just basically bodies Manolas. And making it 3-3. So after all that effort to equalize the game with that Icardi goal, press X my Handanovic and he kicks it into my goal. 4-4, 82nd minute. Like, I cannot believe this is actually happening. Anyways, I'm just gonna let you guys watch this and enjoy. So I score 5-4, I dab, I pause, I really want him to quit. I don't think he does, yeah, I don't think he does quit. The game does end, I win 5-4, we have 10 shots each, and that brings me to 19 wins. But the next game against Solaris Samurai, X-Marker HD, you might know him, about 2,000 followers on Twitch, went to regionals with my brother. He went to Season 2 in Canada, he streams every day. I don't know if this game was on stream, because he doesn't stream the middle part of his games. Anyway, Breaks through with Messi here, fake shots me, basically just weaves through me like no effort was required at all. It probably wasn't, to be fair. Anyway, here's another attack here with Pogba. He plays the ball through to Suarez, and then I think actually Slidner blocked that. But you can see at halftime, he's all over me, 6 shots to 1. I'm just on the back foot the whole game. He's going forward again. He's got Team the Messi up front, so he plays. Actually, no, he tries to play someone. I slide with Koulibaly, and then he gets the ball back, has a shot with Messi, doesn't convert. 83rd minute, I see I've got 4 people storming up. Icardi's pushing through, shoves off Coleman, he's blocking the Sweaty, so I just keep going straight. And low driven saves by De Gea. Terrible shot by me. I should have just smashed it across goal, but I do get lucky and I find the equalizer with 5 minutes left of regular time. Anyways, I could tell as soon as I scored that goal off kickoff, he tried so much harder, and I don't know how Suarez did not just finish in front of the goal there. I think that was SBC Suarez. Anyway, I was holding up the ball to Icardi, but when you press L2 and pass, obviously it's a flare pass, so a dumb back heel. Anyway, has the ball in the midfield, plays over the top with his Ronaldo to his Dybala, and Dybala's not going to miss there, especially on that left of his. 105th minute, he scores. I pretty much know the game's over right now because, you know, he's just going to not hold the ball, but he controlled the game. I'm rushing men forward, and it's 2-on-1 here. He plays Ronaldo, and he goes for a long shot. Good save by Handanovic, but doesn't matter because he has the ball with Marcelo here. Takes on my Higuain. I think he does the fake like cutback, keeps going, plays Ronaldo, and does a cheeky chip here on his left. No, but I was pretty happy. Give him the extra time at least. Through luck, but I did take him extra time. He did dominate me, I believe. I think we see the shots. Here. Yeah, 17 shots to 5. I did tweet it at him, and he did say it. It was pretty funny. Anyway, next game against Joshua M226, Foot FC. Good, not a good team actually. Just an average team. Nothing too special. That Benteke card at centre mid's kind of a liability. And Kante to Mane to Kane, and then Kane a bit of hold up. I stuff it up though, and he's going forward with Benteke, Son, but I do win the ball with Coleman. I'm giving myself a second chance here. A terrible pass by Kane, but it does work out. Dele Alli dribbling down the line. I play Kane. Kane finishes it. Could have sweated that one more. Probably should have, but nonetheless, I guess a decent team play goal there. Got a free kick on my halfway line with Bailly here. Goes to Kane in the midfield, back to Ali, back to Kane, back to Kante, to Mane, cheeky back heel, and Kane on the long shot, just lets it fly. And top left. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did no celebration, because I needed rage quits, and it normally pisses people off when you do that. Because, like, you're celebrating, but you're choosing not to. And he quit. Gives me my 20th win. Next game, I've played this guy before. You know, it's a decent team, nothing too special. Two good red cards in there, but around World FC, I do remember him for the Real Madrid kit, I believe. Or maybe it's the Atletico kit. Yeah, Real Madrid badge. Anyway, ball goes back to his De Gea. Clears it. I went with João Mario in the midfield. Icardi just dribbles his way through the box on his left, smacks it right in front of the keeper, just outside the 6-yard box, but smacks it into a knee slide to sit celebration. So that's 1-0 in the 40th minute still. Got the ball to Parolo to Higuain in space here. Not the greatest dribble move, but that was a nice goal. A bit of L2 to Parolo and then Parolo to Icardi. And LeBron James calmed down, and I paused to bring on Keita at CDM because De Rossi's a bit of a liability these days, to be fair. Nothing much happens. He has 8 shots, I have 5. The game does end 2-0 my way. That gives me gold 2 in 21 wins. So 21 wins, 11 games left, makes me 21-8, as you probably just saw, but it was really fast, I know. Anyway, next game, these guys got a very good team. Martial red, Firmino red, 86 Ronaldo, and Lacazette. And Lacazette tears me here. Martial back to Lacazette, and then back to Son. And I slide and actually kick the ball into my own net, as I think I do show the replay. It was probably the most perfectly placed slide tackle ever, and I did count as an own goal. Anyway, in the second half, Kane bodies off some people. Williams that agility, right foot, top bins. Bit of a confidence booster just after half time. And I've got a corner here with Willian. I whip it in. I lock on with Kane. He heads it backwards to Coleman. Coleman P-rolls it in the 80th minute and it just hits the keeper and goes in. And no celebration again. I don't know if I paused or not. Maybe I do. No, I don't. See, but you can see I skipped the stats really fast, but I had 11 shots to 3. I dominated that guy, but that does give me my 20-second win. Next game against Easy Greasy. Played this guy also. He's Griezmann. I don't know what it is, but this guy's Griezmann. I think he just because he plays Sturm just dominates me. This is done by me. I took Koulibaly to put him on the line. I was so focused on the free kick, I completely forgot Griezmann was on the edge of the box. And easy as anything for him. Just on half time, Higuain, a bit of L2, R2. Icardi back to Dybala. Icardi should push off Kante there. Yes, he does. A bit of hold up again, and then the most OP tactic in the game. Go touchline, driven pass into the box. You've got two people in there, especially 93 Higuain's always going to finish. Anyway, 68th minute, 1-1. I've got to throw in the midfield to Parolo, to João Mario, De Rossi. Bit of hold up with Icardi. I'm just going to keep running straight down the line, and then I let it fly with a finesse. Surprisingly, hits the bar. Was trying to really just try to get a corner out of that. Anyway, Handanovic throw to João Mario to Dybala. João Mario's in space here. His centre back falls over. I don't know who it was. Dybala's out of energy, but he's going to get the pass off to Higuain. Higuain's going to lose the ball, but I'm going to retain it as his centre back takes a terrible touch and just place it bottom left corner. And just run to the sideline, and he rage quits. So 4 shots to 2 in the 76th minute. Really low scoring game. That's going to give me my 24th win, or 23rd. No, 24th I think. Next game against Tacos 11, and what a team. That Especial, Sharari, Dybala, Mertens, Brozovic. Look at that back line too, just stacked everywhere. The worst player on the team is probably Parolo, and Parolo is by no way a liability. Anyway, Higuain down the line, L2 back, Icardi, João Mario. I'm just going to take him inside the box here, into space. Left foot doesn't come off well. He kicks it into my Icardi. João Mario gets it back, and that makes it 1-0. Played this guy before also, had a different team, but decent player. Brozovic long shot out of nowhere. And yeah, I was kind of lost for words when this happened. Like, look at this. Off nothing, you just go short. It's in space, but like, it's a low shot. I don't know, just happened I guess. Anyway, Higuain in the midfield to Icardi. A cheeky 1-2 to Romario. Wins the ball back. Back to Icardi. Back to Higuain. Higuain in space. Low driven. Should go in. But no, it hits the post. Could have put the game to bed there. But anyway, a bit of L2 with Icardi. Bad pass. But Romario retains it. Back to Dybala. A bit of a fake shot. Another bad possession by me. But I win the ball. Higuain. Fake shot. He kicks, misses the ball. He goes driven into the box. Dybala saved by Buffon. Romario there for the rebound in the 87th minute, making it 2-1. LeBron James calmed down, and I believe this game is going to finish 2-1. I had 8 shots to his 6. He had 3 on target. That's going to give me my 25th win for goal 1. So right now, you know, on a bit of a hot streak, I guess, you know, winning a lot of games in a row. That's going to put me at 25 wins with 7 left, so I'm aiming for 30. Next game against Omar W22 or Husky FC, as it shows here. A crazy team, no liabilities there. All we could really pick up is a better 9-goal and a better Florenzi and Team the Neuer. Basically, the rest of the team stacked. And you can see how fast they are. Look at that Ronaldo to the Bale. Look at that Ronaldo just burst into space through that gap. Terrible defending by me, but just into space. He hits the post. I do catch a break there, but I do not clear the ball. And I'm going to cop it here. Koulibaly tackles, but it doesn't matter. He fake shots with Bale. A cheeky left foot finesse off one step, and that's going to make it 1-0 within 8 minutes. Anyways, Higuain in the midfield. Back to Icardi. Back to Higuain. L2 it should be, yep. And then Icardi to De Rossi, a bit of L2. Left foot pumps it past the keeper. And that's going to make it 1-1. So I came right back out scored. That's 10 minutes, in-game 10 minutes. Higuain, cheeky back heel to Parolo. I do lose the ball. I should have waited because that's Casemiro in the midfield. Nothing gets past him. His Ronaldo pass does go through my Koulibaly's legs, and that's going to make it 2-1. So we've just scored 3 times in 5 minutes. 31st minute though, so nothing happened for a while. I do tackle him with Koulibaly, tackle his Bale, and I'm on the attack here. It's about 4 on 6, I'd say. But anyway, Higuain, bad pass, but I do retain it with Icardi here. Icardi finds the pass through the gap. Dybala, cheeky back heel. Bit of L2, splits the gap because he switches to his Boateng, who tries to commit, and he comes forward, giving space for Higuain to just slide through. That makes it 2-2 in the 34th minute, sorry. Anyway, 36th minute, he comes right back at me. This game is just back and forth. I'm winning the ball in the defense, but I really just cannot tackle him and retain it. Cheeky shot from Torres there, but saved by my Handanovic. Nainggolan to Bale, back to Nainggolan, Bale to Ronaldo. He gets me in the box here. I either have to just L2 there and wait for him to turn, like predict the turn, or just try commit. I don't know why I tried to commit, but that makes it 3-2. 52nd minute, I win the ball from his Mane with Parolo. Higuain just plays a shit pass to Icardi, but Icardi with 2 great tackles, a right foot. I smack that, and it falls right to Higuain. That attacking positioning on that 93-1 to watch is sublime. 57th minute, 3-all. Take the corner with Dybala. I whip it into the box. That goes to Koulibaly. Cleared by Neuer. Keita on the edge of the box. Smacks it. Hits the bar. And Parolo is not going to win that header. Suarez back to Keita though. Wins it. Icardi to Koulibaly. That's going to be a cheeky back heel to Manolas. Back to... it's going to fall back out to me to Parolo. Dybala on his left. Top bins out of nowhere. And that really just ignited this win. The game's going to finish 4-3. 10 shots from me to his 7. Gives him a 26th win. So right now we are on track for elite. Next game against decent team. 86 Ronaldo, 87 Eriksen. Those are really the highlights of Van Aanholt, and the Winston Reid obviously quite vital to this squad. But he's going to go forward with Eriksen here. He's going to play Martial. Terrible defending by me. Just really just becoming the norm these days. I really just can't defend to save my life. And he's going to come forward with Martial again. And I really just lose my patience. And I'm going to get a straight red here for that tackle. That was really unfortunate. He goes driven with his Eriksen. That falls to my Alexandro to De Rossi in the midfield. I'm just trying to slow the game down even though I'm losing 1-0. De Rossi, cheeky chip pass to Icardi. He headers back to Dybala. I'm just going to go weave through the box here. I get him with the hesitation and a bit of a speed boost there, and he just chops me with his Chris Smalling. Rewarding a penalty for me. If you see the tackle here, yeah, he just takes my leg out basically. So again, I do the fucking thing where I go to change penalty taker even though I know he's the best penalty taker. Do the 2-step run up to the middle, which is just what I like. I go right, he goes right, but I put it into the side netting, and Gangnam style it is. Barthe running down the wing, plus the Higuain, fake shot, ball roll there, another ball roll into a speed burst, and then a cheeky sweaty into Parolo to Dybala. Easy as that, 2-1 Gangnam style again. These are my last games for elite. Got to do what you got to do. 2-1 in the 70th minute. He's got to throw on with Kante. I know he's going to go there. He's been rushing it the whole way. So ball forced to Higuain. Higuain plays Dybala in space, and this is the shot of his life. Low driven. That is just a banger. He gets a yellow with Winston Reid. I go short with Alexandra. I'm really just milking the clock here. A few cheeky ball rolls. Parolo, a fake shot for no reason, just to probably piss him off. And the ball goes out. I get Dybala here after he just chopped me. Nearly got me again there. I play Parolo. He just slides. Probably would have been a red, maybe a yellow. I'm not too sure. Probably red by the animation. And he just quits the game. So that gets me my 28th win. Next game against this team, red 96 Neymar, red 84 Walker, red 87 Casemiro. You know this guy's going to be good. Victor FC I think it was. And he plays Neymar into space, and he hits the post. Not a great finish by him. Anyway, I win a header here off my corner. Parolo sprinting up the field. I see De Rossi plays Icardi. Icardi plays Higuain over the top. And easy as that. That's that 81 red card he's using, and Higuain's going to burn him any day of the week. Gangnam style is becoming my celebration. Barthe driven past the Keita on the wing. Completely got him there. Keita turning on the afterburners. 1-0 in the 83rd minute. I'm not going to do anything here. Just cut back. get the free kick and just run it back so I get the free kick. I didn't want an advantage or anything there. Gonna call Kante short as you would. You don't really want to whip this in, just invite the counter attack. Call Kante short, play it to Higuain. 93 Higuain, you know, just does things like that where he sticks his leg out and it's just going to go bottom corner. That makes it 2-0, 4 shots to 4 shots. He quit the game shortly after this. And that's going to get me Elite 3 for the week. Now here's the thing. I have 1 game left. 29 wins. I needed to win this game to get Elite 1 monthly, as the week before I didn't finish my games. Come up against this team, you know, Aubameyang, Royce, that throwback Blaszczykowski card. A good team, but I needed to win this game, so I was sweating as hard as I could. Dele Alli in the midfield, holding off Keita. Good body feints there, and then a scissor. Loses the ball though. Parola to Dybala, terrible pass to Higuain. It's just a scrappy possession here, but I win it back with João Mario in the midfield. And I play Higuain into space, left foot, side netting. 1-0, Gangnam style. That's when I thought I was in control. Gets the ball with Keita though. I win it off his Blaszczykowski. I play Higuain, he plays João Mario. Bit of a big touch with João Mario there. Driven pass deflected, and then falls to Higuain. Falls to Dele Alli, and he does not finish. I really needed that. I could have really just put the game away. But anyway, he puts a hospital pass there, and Higuain's there to cut it off. 2-0, 54th minute. At this point, I basically knew I was going to get get this win for Elite 1 monthly. I was pretty confident. Sprinting on the line with Mane, just not milking the clock, but not really inviting him to do much. Not going to pass the ball unless he actually comes and gets it. As you see, he's just like holding off, just waiting for me to pass the ball. I'm going to go to Dele Alli here. A beautiful touch into space, and then a beautiful skill move, full shreds him, and then Mane on his left. 3-0, salute. And that should be Elite 1 monthly with 30 wins. Aubameyang on his right though, and that it wasn't me scoring again. But I don't think he does much after this, because I remember this game pretty vividly. That's only the 77th minute, and it should end 3-1. Yep, 11 shots to 9. And that's going to get me 30 wins. You see here, I should show that I've gotten 30 wins for the week and Elite 1 monthly. Pretty clutch. If you see 112 wins, you need 112 for it. Pretty devastated my game against Lace Lockie didn't record. He got 39 last week and I beat him. So anyway guys, really appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm going to have this weekend where I actually do quite well, better than this 30. I did better, and the 2 videos for that are going to be out on Thursday and Friday. So if you're enjoying this series, make sure to like, comment, tell me what, give me some feedback. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't. You know, tell me what I can change, what I can fix, what I can improve on. Even tell me what I'm doing well, so that kind of helps me. And yeah, just like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.